Hey fashion monsters, welcome back to Monstery. Today we're leaning into our rule of giving the fans what they want by issuing you part 2 of one of our most popular videos yet on the top mother-daughter models of all time. We're shining a spotlight on the dynamic duos from their iconic runway struts to legendary photo shoots. These women have not only graced the fashion industry with their beauty, but have left and are leaving an indelible mark on the runway. So buckle up as we take a closer look at the impeccable style and undeniable charisma of the world's top mother-daughter modeling duos ever. Before we jump into the list, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you never miss out on the latest in the world of fashion and beauty. Now, let's kick things off with a duo that has been turning heads for generations. Our first mother-daughter pair is a bit of fashion royalty. With a runway legacy that spans decades, Christie Turlington is synonymous with style, grace, and covers. Lots of covers. As one of the original supermodels of the late 80s and throughout the 90s, Turlington's brand recognition was and is the stuff of legend. Alongside Naomi Campbell and Cindy Crawford, aka the Trinity, Christie was able to convert her gorgeous face into millions upon millions of dollars. Her charm and grace have now been bequeathed to her daughter, who is now strutting down runways worldwide. Daughter to Turlington and award-winning filmmaker Edward Burns, Grace Burns has already starred alongside her mother in a Carolina Herrera campaign, and then followed it up at the British Vogue show in Florence. Barely 20 years old, Grace is just getting started, but she has already made a dramatic entrance and signaled that she is the future of fashion. And she has her mother's genetics to thank for it. Up next, before Naomi, Jordan Dunn, before Tyra Banks, there was Pat Cleveland. The statuesque African-American model was spotted at only 14 years old in New York by a Vogue editor. Signed to Ford Models and in quick succession became one of the biggest models of the 70s in both Europe and stateside. Working with the likes of Valentino, Yves Saint Laurent, Oscar de la Renta, and Karl Lagerfeld, Pat became one of the most in-demand elite models of her day and racked up countless magazine covers in the process. Fast forward to now, and her daughter, Anna Cleveland, is making her way as a top model. Anna has graced the pages of magazines Vogue Italia and Harper's Bazaar, and runways all over the world. Since 2015, she has dominated the catwalk for brands like Chanel, Jean Paul Gaultier, and Marc Jacobs, while also scoring major editorial spreads, magazine covers, and campaigns. The next dynamic duo on the list, Christie Brinkley and daughter Sailor Lee Brinkley Cook. One of the leggiest blondes to ever do it, Christie Brinkley is synonymous with the quintessential California look, and she parlayed her work on the runway into a decades-long career. Famous for her numerous appearances in Sports Illustrated swimsuit shoots, her influence extends beyond the swimsuit realm, gracing the covers of prominent magazines like Glamour, Harper's Bazaar, and Cosmopolitan. These covers solidified her star power, defining a generation of celebrity models who didn't rely on couture shows to earn the supermodel title. How big was Brinkley in the 70s and 80s? She even starred in some of the biggest comedies of the era, including National Lampoon's Vacation and Parks and Recreation. Taking the baton from her mother on today's runways is her daughter, Sailor Lee Brinkley Cook, who started her modeling career at the age of 15 and made a splash in the 2017 Sports Illustrated swimsuit issue alongside her mother and sister, Alexa Ray Joel. Brinkley Cook further made history by officially joining the Sports Illustrated 2018 rookie class, becoming the first ever second-generation swimsuit model. According to her fashion credentials, Brinkley Cook made her runway debut for Dolce & Gabbana in the spring-summer 2018 season. And in a move that brought the two generations together, Sailor shared the runway with her mother for Eddie Tahari's fall-winter 2019 presentation, bridging the gap between the past and the present. The next top model-daughter duo begins with Kristen McManemy, an American model who gained fame in the fashion industry during the late 1980s and throughout the 90s. Known for her striking features, androgynous appearance, and distinctive long silver hair, she rose through the ranks quickly, becoming the face of Chanel and Versace by the turn of the century. Proving that those stunning features did not skip a generation, Lily McManemy made her runway debut at just 18 years old. Soon, she signed with Next Management and has since worked with major brands like Marc Jacobs, Louis Vuitton, Kenzo, and Saint Laurent. These days, Lily can be seen carrying on her mother's legacy through her off-kilter styling, stunning beauty, and attitude. How's that for a list? But wait, if you thought that was all, we've got a surprise for you, monsters. That's right, we have honorable mentions. Mother-daughter duos that are also making a name for themselves in the industry. The first duo, Brooke Shields and her daughter Grier Hammond Henchy. A top model just about all her life, Brooke Shields is an icon in the industry that began working when she was only 11 months old. Before she was in her teens, Shields was one of the highest paid models in the world, with nothing coming between her and her Calvin Klein jeans. She ruled the 80s, no question. And now her daughter Grier Hammond Henchy, who has recently entered the business at just 17 years of age, is threatening to become one of the top models of the 20s. Signed to IMG Models, Henchy made her debut when she posed with her mother for a Victoria's Secret Mother's Day photo shoot and video. An impressive start and just the beginning of what many consider will be an illustrious career. Vanessa Paradis and her daughter Lily Rose Depp also make the cut. Considered an icon in her native France, Vanessa Paradis is a 90s top model that was known for her beauty and charisma. She became the face of Chanel's fragrance Coco Chanel, and her unique look helped her gain widespread attention in the fashion industry. Recognized as a muse for Karl Lagerfeld, the creative director of the fashion house, Vanessa's modeling career, coupled with her success as a singer and actress, contributed to her becoming a well-known and influential figure worldwide throughout the 80s and 90s. Today, the world is very well aware of her daughter Lily Rose, who is also the daughter of actor Johnny Depp. In 2015, at age 16, Depp became a brand ambassador for Chanel just like her mother, a casting decision personally overseen by the legendary Karl Lagerfeld. She has since ventured into fashion modeling, promoting the brand on the runway and in fashion magazines such as Vogue, Glamour, Elle, ID, and Wonderland. Now branching out into films like her mother, the sky is the limit to Depp's talent. Up next is a mother with not one, but two daughters in the fashion industry. Kimora Lee was a teen sensation in the business at the tender age of 13, when she secured an exclusive modeling contract with Chanel and began working alongside the late Karl Lagerfeld. Lee later worked with Versace and Yves Saint Laurent, with her unique look and runway presence contributing to her success as a model. Today, Lee's legacy lives on through daughters Aoki and Ming Lee. Aoki made her runway debut for Paradis in 2021 and recently walked for Sergio Hudson at New York Fashion Week and starred in Tommy Hilfiger's spring-summer campaign. Meanwhile, Ming, 23, has been seen at Elie Saab's Couture Autumn Show and the 2022 Amphar Gala in Los Angeles, and together, the two have relaunched Baby Fat fashion line with their mother, keeping the family business of fashion intact. And last but not least is Lisa Rinna and both of her daughters, Delilah Belle Hamlin and Amelia Gray Hamlin. Although she is known primarily for her acting credits and as a cast member on the reality juggernaut series The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, Rinna initially started out modeling in California, before moving on to the small screen. Her daughters, however, are making an even bigger impact on runways today. Eldest daughter Delilah Belle made her runway debut in 2016 at New York Fashion Week. She went on to walk in other shows like Alice and Olivia, Dolce & Gabbana, The Blondes, and more. Her youngest daughter, Amelia, signed with IMG in 2017, the same agency that represents the Hadid sisters. She has also landed modeling gigs for the likes of Tommy Hilfiger and Dolce & Gabbana. Both of the sisters have big careers ahead of them. So, which mother-daughter duo show is, in your opinion, absolutely killing it? Tell us, monsters. Let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this journey through the world of fashion, give us a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe for more exciting content, and we'll catch you in the next video. Until next time, stay gorgeous.